Now we're dedicating all our shows this week to major issues being discussed at China's ongoing two conferences. We already looked at housing and food prices, but there is still another cost at the forefront of not only government talks, but people's minds as well, and that's education. In fact, according to a recent poll by state media, 100,000 people said having a fair education system was one of their top concerns. The issue has been inching its way into the spotlight for years, with basic education becoming increasingly expensive. And many parents are being hit hard financially right now from the start with high kindergarten costs. In fact, the average annual tuition for kindergartens in China's first-tier cities has soared to $2,400, while some prestigious kindergartens cost even more at around $3,000. To put that in perspective, that's double the annual tuition for most universities here. Last year, Beijing was home to the highest fees, according to a blue paper report by China's 21st Century Education Research Institute. And high fees haven't gone unnoticed by Chinese. Earlier here on China Price Watch, we reported that more than half of Beijing residents last year said kindergarten fees were too high, while almost a third of residents in Shenzhen, Tianjin, Nanjing, and Zhengzhou said the same. But what's behind such high costs? Well, it simply comes down to soaring demand and limited supply. Take Shanghai as an example. Last year, there were 400,000 kids enrolled in kindergarten, but only about 1,700 schools. But the government has been taking steps to ease the financial burden on parents. That includes setting up public kindergartens, where monthly fees are only around $60 a month. But some officials at this week's government conferences are calling for more drastic measures, including incorporating kindergarten into China's compulsory education system. And don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're looking at school selection fees and talking about government plans to boost spending on education. That's up next.